So naughty on my body, made it to the top. Ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons looking around me, tell me what they know about me. She do my bucket supreme, 35 years. Real 10, 50,000 each in my August, and it's a feel them. Told left us on our own, no, we don't feel them.
Yeah. I need a tell her go grab me, claiming that she love it, yeah. Get the roses by the dozen, yeah. Baby, take you out in public, mess around until the sun is. I ain't playing, I ain't frontin'. Didn't start this up for nothing, yeah. I pulled up on you, baby, like what's good. I can take you on trips, show you the hood. Ain't nobody gon' take you, I wish that they would. And I'm bad in the sack, cause I'm misunderstood, yeah. I need a tell her pour me some more. Since you walk through the door, you been baby, around and you leaving, baby. Time is precious, can I keep it, baby? Maybe one day when it's you, my lady. Better check up and go see on the daily. Now my missus, but it's me. Pray that one day I can make a payment. I've been down for a minute, now I'm getting up. It ain't hard to see that the young and be stuck. Speak on my name, but they won't say too much. I see him in club and they still show me love. Don't with a fake, but they can't get enough. She won't even fuss. Give me 2 minutes and I'll run amok. I ain't looking to shot it up. See that you nasty, see that you can be, see that you cannot see to get it past me. Wonder if you ever gonna let the past be. If this ain't what you wanna, leave it gladly. If I've been looking at you wrong, my badgie. Last time you told me now I really got you laughing, pick you up. Doing 150 in traffic, call me a savage. Now that living lavish, I'm tryna find the right passage, but got the message. Told me go and get the package. I'm like Dennis the Menace, Serena with tennis. We don't get no second chances. 2166 up in it, free my brother took it. If you ain't know better know this. I need a tell her go grab me. Now she claiming that she love it, yeah. Get the roses by the dozen, yeah. Baby, take you out in public, mess around until the sun is. I ain't playing, I ain't frontin'. Didn't start this up for nothing, yeah. I pulled up on you, baby, like what's good. I can take you on trips, show you the hood. Ain't nobody gon' take you, I wish that they would. And I'm bad in the sack, cause I'm misunderstood, yeah. I need a tell her pour me some more. Since you walk through the door, you been
Rathbone is now live. Streaming NBA 2K23, NBA 2K23 Warriors franchise mode. https://streaments.com/ztravgaming/TIP.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the presentation of the award ceremony. Moses Moody. Andre Iguodala. Gary Payton II. Jonathan Kuminga. Jordan Poole. Andrew Wiggins. Draymond Green. Klay Thompson. Stephen Curry.
And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot. And for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Klay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Green out there with Andrew Wiggins. And so it begins, a brand new season, Richard. What are some of your headlines?
I think we're going to see less small ball. I think we're getting back to a little bit more of a physical game. We're kind of seeing the reemergence of the dominant big man. Not just the big man, the dominant big man. And I expect that to continue.
Here's Sohan. Pass to Johnson. Here's Sohan. Fires for 3. Can't hit that one. Now here's Green. Sohan with a rebound. Johnson against Wiggins. Johnson inside. No luck on that one.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
They get it back. And it's hammered home by Green.
Crashes the glass with a 40 and puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Here's Sohan. Outside Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's on Stephen Curry.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
That's good from Jones. The former home of the Warriors, Richard, Oakland. What was it like to play over in the East Bay?
Listen, it was a lot more fun when I was playing in a Warriors uniform versus playing against them. Those crowds are insane. Maybe the loudest in the NBA, although the Boston fans might have a little bit of something to say about that. But I must say, this new building is gorgeous.
So he gets them both.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
And to the surprise of absolutely no one, Steph Curry set the record for most threes made in NBA history during the 21-22 season.
And Stephen set that record against the Knicks, Richard.
Yeah, with Ray Allen in attendance to watch as he passed him on the lift. You can tell it meant a lot to Steph. Maybe the greatest shooter, not maybe, the greatest shooter the game has ever seen.
The first free throw is good.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
Both good from the line that time. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Warriors ball.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Thompson, that's good.
Those high percentage looks are easy for Thompson. He's just got the touch for inside shots.
Jones drives in. Pass to Collins. Wiggins against Johnson. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice move by Johnson. He is solid off the dribble.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Thompson finds Wiggins. Now Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Here's Sohan. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Vassell against Green. Vassell can't get it to go.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
San Antonio trailing here. To the inside. Sohan. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Green. Collins defending. Here's Thompson. Count it. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
And the way Thompson keeps his balance is impressive. Able to fend off the defense there.
The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Warriors leading. It's Wiggins on the wing. Collins defending. Pass to Thompson. Takes the three. Another three for Golden State.
See, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
Wiggins against Johnson. The shot off that time. Curry with some nice D.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Green against Collins. Green, the pass to Green. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Now here's Johnson. To end the run. The offensive rebound. Basket's good.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Here's Wiggins. Pass to Green. Shoots over Collins. And it's Green missing. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Now here's Thompson. 7 points in the game. Outside Curry. Tries it from 16. He can't get it to go.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Vassell against Thompson. Here's Sohan. Pass to Vassell. Missed it, even after all of those chances. The Warriors have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Wiggins, no good. San Antonio shooting just 21% in the first quarter. Johnson passes to Jones. Vassell, right side. There's the triple. Here's Collins, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
On the wing, Thompson from deep. San Antonio with a rebound. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Their first try against a familiar club. It should be a good one.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
It was good to see Andrew Wiggins make his first All-Star team in 2022. For a player with such a great career, it was long overdue.
Time to get up and make some noise for your Warriors dance team.
look here. Iguodala's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Green. Payton's checked in for Thompson. And it's Poole in for Stephen Curry. Pass to Birch. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Poole, the pass to Wiggins. And here's Payton. Wiggins with it. Launches a three. Sinks it from distance. Wiggins got 6.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
Guarded by Payton. And it's in there.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Golden State has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Back to Poole. Wiggins outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Iguodala defending. It's not going to go for him. And Golden State will come the other way. Poole outside. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 8.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Pass to the closer. Out to the right wing. Guarded by Payton. And there's the call on Khem Birch. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Warriors shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Outside Payton. Inside. Here's Kuminga. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. San Antonio's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Poole. Finished off the break. Poole's gotten his second bucket on the night.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Iguodala up top. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Right side, Payton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's the closer. Pass to McDermott. Six on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Now here's Poole. Kuminga up top. The 3 is up. And Poole with the 3. Poole's got 7.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Warriors. And Richard, the Spurs trying to rebuild without bottoming out. That's one of the hardest things to do in the NBA, I think.
And they've got a lot of intriguing young players, but you need superstar talent to win in this league, and San Antonio is still in search of that.
Payton. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Outside Graham to the middle. Here's Birch. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Birch has got his third bucket of the night.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Payton to the paint and stolen by McDermott. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Graham misses. Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Gary Payton the second. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. And for the Spurs, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Graham on the attack. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Poole, the pass to Payton. Wiggins for 3. Buries it from 3. Wiggins has got 11 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Warriors ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Golden State has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Johnson, and it's Graham in at the 2. Green, the pass to Curry. Here's Green. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. And it's Graham with the rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's the closer. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Over to the wing. Up top, Johnson. Back to Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on JaMychal Green. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, Having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Graham. Jones hits them both.
You have to admit, these are not the San Antonio Spurs of old. They're going through some growing pains right now, but you can already see that progress is being made.
Now here's Thompson. 7 points in the game. Johnson against Wiggins. Pass to Curry. This one for three. Curry with another miss. This Spurs squad, Richard, is doing a lot with the pieces they have right now.
And that's just proof that their system works. Not that we needed any more after the last 20-plus years. They take young talent and they turn them into future stars, making sure that the franchise has a strong foundation that they can build on.
That's certainly a great history and legacy. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. Here's Collins. That one no good. Green with the defensive effort. Wiggins against Johnson. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Spurs ball.
Time called.